Hello, dear Virgo, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining me here for the June General and Love reading, June of 2022. Dear Virgo, your ruling planet Mercury will turn direct the first few days of the month. So maybe decisions have been made. You have been dealing with old matters, things coming up from the past, old relationships or situations. From around about the 11th, we're going to have a surprise, some sort of a surprise on the 11th. But from the 14th of the month, it will be all systems go, even from the 4th onwards. But there still will be a little bit of difficulty, but Saturn also turns retrograde, dear Virgo, around about on the 4th or 5th. When your ruling planet Mercury turns direct, Saturn will turn retrograde, so it's like the door's opening. Okay, that any limitations and blockages are sort of going to give way to new openings. We've got beautiful energies coming from Aries with Jupiter and Mars there. So it's all about starting new cycles, having the courage to do that, right? All that fiery energy to move forward, to transform your life, to change your life from the foundation upwards. So, dear Spirit, for Virgo, the month of June, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and North Node. Those of you that are familiar with your own charts, which sign is your Venus in? Check out that sign as well. Or your Mars for how to move forward. Right? Venus is love, money. And then the North Node is fated things going on. Now the eclipses have been affecting you in a good way. Whatever's changing for you and transforming from the foundation, these eclipses are helping you, dear Virgo. So let's say, dear Spirit, for Virgo in love and generally what we take from this reading. Let's see, it's going to be a 9-card spread, and we'll be extending this reading through my website and through Patreon. You can get the links beneath. So the focal point in the month of June for Virgo is the Knight of Wands. So it can speak to desire, passion, travel, anything that you're hoping that, to run with. You've been stopped sort of needing to make decisions. With Mercury retrograding, you needed to make decisions on certain aspects of your life. The Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, could be any other fire sign, but it's all about the fire that's beneath you, the ability to have the courage to move forward, to take action. And look at the energy in this card. It's beautiful. Okay, so I don't know if some of you are going on a road trip or possibly traveling. This is usually Sagittarius for me. Above you is 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups, mischances or not being happy where you are emotionally. 5 of Swords, conflict, lots of conflicting ideas, thoughts, perceptions, third parties here. And Virgo does not like trouble such as, 5 of Swords. But it does speak to self-sabotage as well. And it involves other people. It's a double-edged sword, my dear friends. And it does say that you've got the upper hand. But it can be stunting your forward momentum. I mean, this is also psychological fears pertaining to this Ace of Cups being offered. Accepting it, right? Not being happy in a situation. There's a lot of thought process that you're going through and decisions necessary. I don't believe that I've got a reverse card. I'm not reading reversals. So you could be having a Tower moment, or this has happened before. The Tower is major upheaval. It can be changes that are not easy as well. It's Mars energy, and you sort of... Mars is the courageous. Okay, this is like trying to steer away from difficult changes, or from from trouble. We'll see what comes around it. What else we've got? We've got the Ace of Swords. We've got the King of Swords. Wow. Something is brewing here with the Tower. Something is brewing. Legally, you could be dealing with an air sign. We've got a fire sign and an air sign. Something is going to come into awareness. Something is brewing. Legalities, or something you will be enlightened about, something that maybe you were not noticing in the past. Maybe you feared looking at. Fears of change. There's a lot to do with perception here. We've got Temperance. Another reverse card. That's interesting. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel here with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, there was a lack of equal giving and receiving, but this is in front of you. Spirit is saying that at some point, yes, you will be going through something legal. It could be a legal divorce, a separation. We've got the scales here, and the scales obviously in the reverse would be an imbalance. Something maybe pertaining to, and it's connected also to this Knight of Wands, different social standing. I mean, it goes back to the Five of Pentacles, right? So maybe also something draining your pocket, or whatever you did not receive, where there were injustices, the things will be made right. I feel I need to tell you here. Where there was conflict before, now there's generosity. This is what you're coming into, because remember, it was reversed. There's a feeling of lack with the Five of Pentacles, right? But pending is this Six of Pentacles, which says there will be balance, there will be harmony, there will be generosity. But some of you are needing to go through separation. It could be also draining your pocket. And you could be receiving money. We've got the Empress. We end with the Empress, which is a beautiful card to finish up the reading with. The Empress does speak to abundance, manifestation, patience, that whatever it is that you're creating relative to love or business or creation, whatever it is that is growing within your belly, because I see you as the Empress here. Remember, the Empress needs to be patient. There is love here. I don't know if with the Tower being in the reverse, remember there were stuck energies here. Where the Tower is a 16, it would go back to the 15, which is the Devil. Some of you may have been dealing with someone that was putting up blocks, right? Someone that was too much about the details, not wanting to see things clearly, fearing looking at the truth. That something has come down long ago, maybe. And that could speak to some sort of an end. With a Tower in the reverse, that could also say that this has happened a while back, that there's been some sort of an awareness, or there's challenges pertaining to a lack of happiness, too many harsh words, too many harsh thoughts. How can I fix things, right? A fear of catastrophe, a fear of challenges. And remember, he's holding the we've got five swords, 6 and 7 swords. Something is coming to an awareness about someone being sneaky, not sharing information, about havoc, trouble in their own life. This could be another person you're dealing with. It could be connected to the Knight of Wands or to the King of Swords. The Four of Swords, you see that there's been disappointment, broken heart. Remember, the Four of Swords comes after the 3. There's inaction here, or needing to take time out to clarify, to make a decision, to heal, to overcome. Maybe someone is exhausted here. They need to take some time out. Too much competition in business. A difficult legal matter. Something that's ended in the past is like trying to pick up the pieces. It's too much hard work. It's too hard. Look at the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is like someone protecting themselves. They've been through so much. They're wounded. And the Two of Wands. Two of Wands. Choices. Let's see what's going on in love for Virgo. The Empress, of course, is Libra, Taurus. We've got Libra, we've got Earth as well. So some Earth is here. Well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I did mention Capricorn here with the reverse tower. Capricorn, I mean, the devil is a number 15. Something pertaining to limitations, restrictions, and karma, which is clearing away or has been trying to be cleared away. What's going on in the love department for Virgo in the month of June? Manifest the Magician, and you've got an Ace. A new beginning. We've got the Lovers here. Divine union. A very important connection. Difficult decisions pertaining to third parties. If someone has a choice, I mean, if you are the Empress, you could have a choice between two. We've got darkest fears, the Nine of Swords. So a lot of stress and anxiety, too much thought, difficulty in making choices. There is the potential here of the manifestation of this relationship, but there's a lot of dark fears around it, a lot of stress. There is reconciliation. If this is someone from the past, there will be a reconciliation. This is share the love. Three of Cups. But it can also speak to third parties. That's why there's a lot of stress and worry. Let's see. And we've got trust. This is a new journey. The Fool card. Trusting and taking that leap of faith. Going on that adventure. Right, Virgo. Success and growth. Eight of Wands. This could be... Eight of Wands is Cupid's love messages. It's the arrows that are flying through the air. This could speak to flight travel as well. Lots of love messages back and forth. Possible reconciliation or a meeting. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is for Virgo in the month. In the month of June. Virgo, dear Spirit, in June, what is the Karma Dharma for Virgo? And we've got faith. You've got trust and you've got faith. We've got Taurus here. We had the solar eclipse, new moon in Taurus, which works really well for you. Now, the faith card is also a marriage card, remember. So Taurus is very prominent. Taurus is Venus ruled, and Venus, for most of the month, will be in its home sign of Taurus. You've also got the Empress here, which is Taurus, Libra. So Venus is very strong, very powerful for you. Interesting. Because for Virgo, rising and sun, Venus and Taurus is the 9th house. So it could speak to, with the flight, the Eight of Wands as well. This could speak to dealing with someone that could be at a physical distance to you as well. Temperance speaks to hope. It speaks to healing. It speaks to spirit working on your behalf, trying to find the balance for you, bringing in balance. This is Archangel Michael. He is your guiding light here. He is advising that you will come into balance. Things will fix up. It's all about timing. You need to temper yourself. Be patient. It's not far away. The abundance, whatever it is that you are building on. Taurus is all about building. It's values, it's Venus, it's self-worth, it's physical, the physical five senses that make you feel good. It's practical. It's what you own, whether you feel safe and secure. Let's take a astrology reading card before I take some Lenormand, and I'd like to also take a wisdom of the oracle for you as guidance. Some of you could be in a marriage or in a marriage and connecting with someone on a high level, on a spiritual level here, a very important relationship. So a lot to do with wisdom. Venus in your 9th house could be saying that there's a spiritual love, yes, but also a lot of wisdom, or maybe also, remember, the 9th house speaks to freedom as well, freeing yourself up from, you're moving away from anything that is unhealthy and has had you unhappy in the past. Lots of changes for you, Virgo, lots of awareness. We've got the 5th house, and where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So that's where you're going to find yourself. The 5th house is the house of creation. It's the house of children. It's also the house of romance, right? And risk-taking. So where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. So this is what you are creating in the month of June. Let's see what's going on for Virgo, and we'll take a few more tarot cards, of course. Let's take the Lenormand, first of all, for Virgo in the month of June. In the month of June, Virgo. We've got the book, and the book can be Neptune or anything to do with learning, things that have been hidden. This is Neptune in Pisces, dear Virgo. You've got it opposite you, which opposite you, this could be you wearing your rose-colored glasses, or you may be doing some research or studying something. Yes, 9th house is also higher education, so this can also speak to knowledge. Let's see. Ooh, anything that speaks to illusion or deception you are cutting away from your life, or things that you're going to learn are going to put you at a brink of needing to cut away. We see the wheat here and the scythe. The scythe is very much the death card. Remember, in the death card, he holds the scythe. He needs to cut something out of his life. You need to cut something out of your life. Cut out an illusion and see the truth, or this is happening for someone else. But the 10, the scythe, does speak to some sort of an ending. Once you do that, the abundance is there for you. We've got the letter, which could speak to news, communication, but it can also speak to legalities, legal papers, divorce, a divorce settlement. We've got the house. So learning a lot of things about an ending, or you going through an ending pertaining to a home where there's been deception, or you've been going through a difficult lesson. We've got the dog. The dog seems to come out in these readings a lot. The dog speaks to friends, friendships, loyalties, a follower, following your heart, devotion, support from others, being loyal to what is true for you. I mean, the scythe is like clearing out your space. We had a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, right? So it's got a lot to do with karma and shedding past karma. And we've got the clover, which is a window of opportunity that opens up for you. This is an opportunity and luck coming through. It's Jupiter in Sagittarius, but we've got the whip here, and the whip does speak to conflicts and discussions, difficult discussions or arguments. This will not last long, but it's sudden, and it's a number 11, which again, 11, remember I spoke to I spoke to you about before. 11 is like an open portal. 11, balance, harmony, right? It's Libra. It's also justice. There is the abundance or the illusion. Something is going to be found out. It's got a lot to do with this here. And the cards around it, obviously. Something is going to be found out which is going to be sort of like the last straw. And it pertains to a home, a family, someone's emotional security, happiness. Something about where loyalties lie. And you see, there is the third party, the mice, which can speak to deficiencies or difficult energies or gossip or other people. Maybe the news will come from others, finding out some truths from others, possibly. That's going to open this window of opportunity for you, but it's going to help you sort of deal with the past. Or something is just being revealed here, which is going to release you. It's going to release you from the fear, from the bondage, and therefore you'll be able to heal. There won't be any stoppages. Let's see, because this is the general card here. Four of Swords is taking time out. Why? Things were up in the air. You've gone through a lot. The Two of Wands, there it is, like that open portal, choices, and the Three of Wands, waiting on your ships to come through. You're making a choice to take action. This is what you are driven towards, right? What you're hoping to create. We see a lot of fire here. A lot of fire and air. Things sort of being up in the air. Let's see for Virgo in the month of June. And I'm not reading reversals this month. So we've got cooperate. Cooperation. Let's look at number 40, which equals a 4. 4 is the Emperor. Or your home. Now, maybe there's no cooperation in your home. Let's read the reversed message. I said I would not. Jesus. Let's read the upright. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So what this says to me is that you are creating with spirit. You are creating a miracle, dear Virgo. Co-creating with spirit and maybe with another person, which can bring the miracles into your life. We see the owl here, which speaks to wisdom and knowledge, maybe also things that are secret and unknown right now. And we see here, the leopard. It's a cheetah, I'm sorry. The cheetah, right? She's very fast. She goes the distance, right? She's got stamina. So blessings may be coming through very quickly for you, or you're moving towards your blessings, transitioning towards your blessings. Let's see what's going on here. Why do we have that Four of Cups? Ooh, things holding you back, or your perception of being held back. Feeling in bondage. That's why you could not. You had other things that you were dealing with. That's why you could not. Because we can read the spread like this too. You could not accept the offer from this Knight of Wands. Okay, and manifest because you were dealing with other things, right? Someone needed to see something, to perceive, or you needed to deal with troubles and hassles and challenges with the Five of Swords. Let's take the Five of Swords. We've got the High Priestess. This is Pisces, Virgo, and the High Priestess, of course, she's the new moon goddess. We've got the Five of Pentacles, 2 fives here. Challenges that you've been going through have made you awaken. I don't know if you are connected to someone. We do see possibly an age difference here. Where love is concerned, if you are dealing with a past partner, which would be the King of Swords, I would say here, because this is what's on your mind. You're scared of troubles with this King of Swords. So legalities or an air sign. An air sign, someone that could hold strong fire. They could be quite explosive as well. But maybe you're fearing things coming to the surface, things that you held secretly. Maybe that possibly could be happening for you. The knowledge of another person here. Something being found out. I mean, the High Priestess is usually a third person, so this could be a love affair or a third person, and all these challenges with a High Priestess. High Priestess being Pisces, right? Pisces is like needing to end a karmic cycle, but also love affairs, feeling bound and blocked, feeling imprisoned. Is it because of your money or different social differences with this Knight of Wands? Different beliefs that you've been holding. What's the Tower? So yes, this will come through as a message, but this will jumpstart your new beginning, something long-term, something that you are studying, maybe hoping to make lots of changes. You've been maybe studying how to make those changes, hoping to escape a Tower moment, possibly. Let's see why. Let's look at this King of Swords, but before we look at the King of Swords, I want to look at the Knight of Wands. Lots of worries from the other person, if this is another person, right? Nine of Swords, anxiety, it's in the love department as well. Lots of worries because of this King of Swords. He's holding a very strong sword there who's very intelligent. Someone trying to escape legalities, doesn't want to be dealing with legalities. Eight of Pentacles. Someone that's putting in a lot of effort to figure things out, a truth. Or someone's got their work cut out for them pertaining to legalities. Let's take the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And another reverse card. I don't know how that happened, Virgo, but nevertheless, Four of Pentacles is sort of letting go. Letting go and not holding on and waiting, sort of suffocating. We do have 10 Pentacles here. So the Three of Pentacles in the reverse would go back to the Four of Pentacles in the reverse would go back to the 3. 3 and 5, that's 8. But there's 10 Pentacles here. 8 is 8 of Pentacles, needing to put in the effort, or someone not putting in the effort. And this is going to be a change now. 10 of Pentacles could speak to a family situation, pending legalities, where there's been no equal giving and receiving. One person's been giving, the other one holding back. So there is an injustice here, obviously. So, dear Virgo, we will be extending this reading. I hope it resonated for you. We'll be taking quite a few more cards, more advice as well from the spirit of the animals. Thank you so much. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Thank you. Ta-da.